Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow raising, the bearded toyholic, the guy who's sick and tired of winter, the Mad Montreal Man. And yeah, just when you thought that winter was finally going away, all of last week the snow had pretty much melted, and this week starts off and continues with more snow. I think it's because I haven't opened up these two figures, and maybe it's a curse, but I want to break that curse. So today, to hopefully end this winter nightmare, we're going to open up two figures. Of course, the Nightwing Frosbite edition and the Frosbite Deathstroke edition. So let's get these two guys out of the package, and might as well start off with Nightwing. What the heck? And it's kind of funny too, because I don't know why I've been buying these Frosbite editions. I have the Frosbite Joker, the Frosbite Batman. Why am I buying these? But I don't know. Toyaholic. So Dr. Scalpel's getting to work already. Let's peel off the plastic. Now I do actually admit that I kind of like the packaging. It's a nice packaging. You got a nice big logo. You got paper to deal with, you know, plastic stuff to deal with. But yeah, I still don't know why I'm buying these. Ooh, blue. I wonder what color he's going to be. Oh well. Aha! Well, there he is. No, okay. We'll cut away to a close-up, and we'll be back after the close-up. See you in about, I don't know, 30 seconds. I used to like these kind of stands, but I'm kind of getting tired of them a little bit because you can't really display a figure on the shelf with other figures with these stands, so not a big fan of stands. I do like the cards. I do like the fact that it's numbered. There's only 4,200 of these guys out there. Yeah. Once again, I didn't get a very low number. I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, I don't mind the card. These, I just have a box of these now. But let's look at Nightwing. Right off the bat, I will say, I do like the fact that he comes with a very decent base. You saw that in the close-up. Only one peg holds him up. And he's a little bit hard to pose. I do like the change in the face sculpt, the hair over the eyes. It's kind of nice. You would get that if you had wet hair and you were frozen solid. I do have a complaint, though. Ankles and wrist joints. The ankles are usual problem you get from time to time. Wasn't expecting it with the wrist joint. I had to heat them up to get that thing to go straight. The action figure itself, it's well detailed if you can sort of see it. You know, that's actually a raised Nightwing symbol. It's on the back as well. It's not a bad figure. Except he's all blue. And the one thing about these that sort of I kind of don't mind, but at the same time it's annoyed by, is the fact that when you put light to him from the back, he is... Oh, look, you can see everything. He's very pinned. It's like an x-ray. So in some ways it bothers me a bit for that. But then again, I used to have Micronauts, and the Time Travelers were like that. So yeah, the way I see these as, I have a shelf that's just going to be dedicated to these Frostbite editions. These are statues during a winter festival. That's how I have to look at them. Do I recommend getting them? Well, if you got the other ones, go for it. Compared to the Frostbite Joker, He's definitely in front of that. He's going to be next to the Frostbite Batman. And right now, it would be front of the shelf. But what do you say we move on? Let's put... Oh, no! Even the lighting doesn't agree with it. I'll leave that in. So let's put good old Nightwing away. And if you're wondering about articulation, standard articulation, you know, if you have a Nightwing from one of the other Nightwings they've come out with, it's the same articulation. I mean, the ankles are a bit of a problem. Usual posability. I'm not doing the whole, how can he pose stuff. I don't do that here. But there he is. Let's put him down. And let's take a look at our friend Deathstroke. Right off the bat, I'm thinking, is he going to have the knife for his leg sheath? I don't know. Because to me that would make sense. If you're going to freeze a guy who has weapons... Thank you, Dr. Scalpel. Ah! Ow! Ow! Dr. Scalpel just stabbed me in the leg because I forgot to mention him. Arr! The pain! The pain! Oh! Unscripted, unsupervised. Ah! Alright. Gotta love it when you hurt yourself filming a video. Okay, and there's, oh, there's more of this guy than Nightwing. I wonder why. If you want to know, there's 5,000 Deathstrokes. Whew, nothing vital was hit. Once again, I do like the packaging. You know, there's no Scotch tape pulling that back. And here we go. Let's take him out. And no. Oh, wait. I stand corrected. Okay, Todd. You put it in for the Frozen guy. Why didn't we have him for the DC Direct Page Puncher one? Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to finish taking him out of the package with the help of Dr. Scalpel, as long as he doesn't stab me again. And we'll be back after his 30-second roughly close-up. I'm happy I got the Deathstroke. Well, I'm not sure if you can see in the close-up very well, but with the frost effect, you can really see the details of his outfit pop. They really pop. Yes, you can put the light behind him, you get that X-ray version thing, but no, I really appreciate the fact that with this version of him, you can see all the texture in the leg. You can see the texture in the shoulder. Got a knife. It's really surprising how textured he really is, because when I compare him to my other Deathstrokes, I think I have most of the Deathstrokes now. I think I'm missing the white copy version of him when he was like a hero in that white outfit. But when you compare them, some of them you don't see the details as much. But with this one, you can really see the details in the outfit. Good job, Todd. Mr. McFarlane, you did good with this one. Now, posability, he's not as stiff as the Nightwing was. Even though I do find the chest, this part's a bit weird, because it's like he's got a line there, but that might just need some heating up to fix. But yeah, it's actually a really good figure. He's got some good articulation, except that's the only problem I have with him, is this fact that his... Is it backwards? No, that wouldn't make much sense. I have had figures in the past where the stomach's on the backside. They were fun to fix. But no, I actually do like them. It's just that this seems a bit odd. He's got good back crunch. He's got good front crunch. But, yeah, it's just a bit of an odd... Oh, there we go. Fixed it. There we go. Just needed a bit of pushing. But there he is. I am actually happy with this one. And this one will be front of the Frostbite shelf. Just because I really like the details in it. I mean, you can really like the details in the arm. The only place where it's a bit distracting is the head. Even without the light behind it, you can see the peg. The fact that that's a different colored plastic. This turned out well. So the only real complaint I have is, why did we got a Deathstroke Lego? I'm gonna leave that in. Why not? Shane likes the bloopers. That's a blooper in the video itself. As I was trying to say before I got all tongue-tied, it's the cold after all, is that I'm disappointed we didn't get like a Deathstroke mask for a base. We just got DC. Go figure. But no, I do like that one. I do recommend it. So that's pretty much it for the show. Another little short one. Gotta do them every now and then. Running out of things to talk about because a lot of stuff I've ordered just hasn't arrived yet. And with the amount of stuff coming out, whoa boy, it's going to be financially difficult in the next few months as all this stuff starts piling up. Because, as you all know, Mattel will be taking over DC starting midsummer of next year. So McFarlane, Todd, I don't blame you. McFarlane's putting out a ton of action figures, which also brings up a little comment. Red labels. Walmart, Target exclusives. Todd, keep in mind, we don't have Target in Canada. We don't have Walmarts that really carry action figures here. And when it comes to the red labels, I understand why you do it. I understand. You're trying to get people to buy a case. You buy a case, you get a whole bunch of figures, and you get a red label variant. Yet, if you're a collector like me and you don't resell toys, getting those red labels becomes difficult. It's hard to get them. Especially in Canada, Ireland, UK, I've talked to people in other countries. They find it's really hard because if they want to get a red label for their collection or an exclusive like the GeoForce exclusive, which never came to really Canada, they have to go to the third market venue, basically the toy scalpers. So it gets really hard to get those red labels. So here's a suggestion, Todd. What you should do is make it so if you're in Canada, Ireland, UK, one of those countries where you can't get the red labels because there's no Targets and stuff like that, you should make them available to order into those countries. Because honestly, there's a whole bunch of red labels coming out that I would love to get, and I know I'll have to be hunting for them and probably paying 3 times what they're actually worth. Just saying. But on that little commentary note, I'm going to wrap it up with what I would normally do. Beg for a like, please. No, seriously, if you like the video, please hit like. If you haven't already, subscribe. Please share the videos. I don't mind. It's kind of nice to get more people watching the show. And comment. Go ahead, comment. Let me know. And that's pretty much it. As always, do your best for your body, your mind, and emotional being. Do your best to stay healthy. And when you get an action figure where you could really appreciate the details, like actually having a knife, it's a good reason to stay happy. And even though winter just doesn't want to leave, you can always just remember that summer is eventually going to show up. It's a good reason to stay positive. And on that note, have a great weekend, and we'll see you probably mid next week. We're going to have another little mini special. Until then, take care, have a great weekend, enjoy yourselves, keep buying action figures, and we'll see you at some time next week. Well, it's April and winter just won't go away. It stayed. It won't leave. I don't like that. It's winter and it won't go away. Okay, let's try that over again. And the Frost Night. The Frost Night. I can't speak.